I'm back. Let's talk about MSG. Recently, I allowed myself to have Kung Pao chicken from my local Asian cuisine location. This made me wonder what it is about MSG, also known as monosodium glutamate, that makes it so good. When I have questions like these, I don't allow myself to wonder. I don't Google it. I go and find out what the answer is. So this morning I'm leaving my house and I'm going to go find out what the answer is. Alright, here I am. I'm at my local Asian food cuisine location. And I'm here to do what's right. I'm here to get some fucking answers. Alright?
Hey, how's everything look?
Everything looks delicious, especially considering it has MSG in it.
What?
It has MSG in it.
Sir, we don't use MSG. It's just salt. It's a combination of spices.
Just
We don't.
salt. Nothing
That's
this
not-
good just has salt in
We
it.
can't do MSG. I don't know what you're talking about.
You tell me the truth about the MSG that's in here, or I'll make a scene.
Shut up, alright, shut up, listen to me. Meet me outside in 5 minutes if you want to know the truth, okay? You'll get your damn answers.
For those of you who are weak of mind or weak of heart, this is an explicit warning that the upcoming content might disturb you. Alright, tell me what you got. Tell me what you know.
Okay. Alright, now I can't stay long. I shouldn't even be telling you this. Do you know this man?
That's Phil Jackson.
That's right.
What the fuck does Phil Jackson have to do with MSG?
can't
You
say
tell me what
anything.
the fuck
I
Phil
can't
Jackson
even-
has to do with...
I can't.
No! No! You son of a bitch! Tell me what Phil Jackson has to do with this! No! Oh, God. What is that? Oh, my God. Sodium biethylene. He fucking killed himself. Oh, I've been up all night. I can't figure out what this means. I can't figure out what Phil Jackson has to do with MSG. I gotta get some sleep and go to that funeral for that man who died. Hopefully I have some more answers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll make this last post brief as I have an engagement that I must attend to. I have been spending the last days, weeks, trying to understand the connection between Phil Jackson and MSG. And it wasn't until I was partaking in my favorite pastime. I was watching the National Basketball Association, also known as the NBA. I was enjoying my favorite basketball team, the Chicago Bulls, play against the New York Knickerbockers, also known as the Knicks. They were playing a basketball game until the cameraman decided to take a brief moment and not focus on the court, and he focused on a man in the stands. This man is Phil Jackson, and at first that made a whole lot of sense to me. Phil Jackson, he coached 6 championships for the Chicago Bulls. Of course he'd be watching a Bulls game, until a little headliner on the bottom of the screen showed up that said Phil Jackson, general manager of the New York Knickerbockers. And I said, no. This isn't an accident. Accidents don't just happen. What the fuck? Another connection. Why? Because the New York Knickerbockers play basketball in an arena that you should all know by now. They play basketball in Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden, MSG. A coincidence? I think not. The answer was right in my face the whole time. So I decided to dig a little deeper. I looked a little bit closer, as you'll see from these images on the screen. I looked a little bit closer at MSG. I only have access to a regular microscope at my home, so you were only able to see what I was able to see at first. Tiny little flecks of something, tiny little flecks that I don't know what they are until my friend at the Berkeley Laboratory of Electronic Microscopy helped enhance that image and enhance my understanding. Now, what I'm about to show you is shocking. This image you see is a picture of Madison Square Garden enhanced by a microscope at Berkeley's Laboratory of Electronic Microscopy. There are tiny pieces of Madison Square Garden in every single bite of MSG. There is a reason it all tastes so good. Now, what I'm asking you to do is not ignore this truth that I have shown you. Now that I have taken time to open your mind, I ask you to take time and open your wallets. A man died protecting this secret. Are you that tied to your money? Now, if you look under your seats, there are tiny pamphlets that are also known as takeout menus. Each has a price next to it. Each little bit helps me get further with my research and understanding MSG. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to attend that man's funeral. Wake up.